Hello, Snickerdoodles. I'm back with one more warm-up sequence. I have to do, well, I don't have to do, I chose to do for this one, Bakasana, crow pose, which actually is in my practice probably 75% of the time. I do really enjoy crow pose. When I can do it and hold it for a long time, it's one of the coolest things, so I'm excited to try to build an entire full class sequence around this. But today it's just warm-ups, so we'll start with that. So let's go ahead and find our way to Sukhasana, starting on the ground and doing warm-ups on the ground so we can set up our foundation. Sit up nice and tall, hands on shins or knees, wherever's comfortable. Sit on a blanket, bolster, block, put blocks under your knees. You have all of the options. All the options to use, whatever you need to throughout anything we're doing. Let's breathe. Just your normal breath, just feeling out where you're at right now, where your body's been, where it's going today, what you think you're going to be able to do. Let's take our hands in prayer in front of our heart center. And we'll start with our breathing and poses. Inhale, lift arms up overhead. Exhale, hands meet in front of your chest. Hands down to the mat in front of you. Inhale, let's move into tabletop. Shift over to my mat here. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Activate your core a little bit. Have a neutral long spine from tailbone to head. Crown of the head. Now, keep your toes untucked if that's what you prefer to do with cat-cow. I used to have to do this all the time because untucked toes give me cramps, so feel free to tuck them if you need to. So let's start our cat-cow. On an inhale, we are going to lift our tailbone, lift our chest, drop our belly, cow. Exhale, lower the tailbone, press your hands into the mat, and arc your back up. Cat pose. Inhale, start at the tailbone, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the tailbone, press into the mat, press the back of your heart center out. Now continue with your own breath. Meet in tabletop. Let's move into a child's pose. You can keep your knees together or apart, whatever's more comfortable for you. Just make sure when you inhale 360 degrees. Think about how much space you can get into your entire body. And on your next inhale, go ahead and push up. We're actually going to find ourselves seated on our butt again and swing your legs out straight in front of you, flexing your feet. Give yourself a bend in the knees if you need to. Place a block, blanket, pillow, whatever you need to if straight legs are not comfortable for you. And take your right leg, bring it over your knee, and let your foot be placed on the ground. If that's not available to you, you can just bring it straight back if you need to. Just make a triangle with your leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, right hand down, left elbow to the knee to give yourself a place to activate some pressure and help twist. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, twist when you have room. On your next inhale, release your twist and switch your legs. Bring your left foot over the right thigh or just into a straight triangle if that's more comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, twist, left arm down behind you. Right elbow is the one providing your pressure to twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Allow your neck to be long. Exhale, twist with whatever room is available. Gently. No need to push any extreme twists on yourself in the middle of a warm-up. And remember to keep your feet activated. Flexed. Your toes should be pointing back. Release your twist. Put your legs straight again, and then bend both knees so that you can place the palms of your feet together into Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, fold forward, but keep your heart pointed open. Your chest open. Inhale, come up slowly. And then exhale, bring your hands to the mat again, and then come into tabletop. Inhale, move into plank. You can just bring your feet back, knees up. If this version of plank is not available to you, feel free to keep your knees down. Just make sure that you're forward on the tops of them. And then in plank, we're going to exhale, lower down into Ashtangasana, knees, then the chest hits, then chin. Inhale into Bhujangasana, which is Cobra. Move forward, untuck your toes so that the tops of your feet can press into the mat. Lift your chest forward. Exhale, push back into your knees so that you can lift up and come into tabletop. Now make sure you realign your tabletop. We're going to move into bird dog. I've also heard it called sun dog. Keep your gaze down on the mat, and as you inhale, you're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. So I'm lifting my right arm, my right leg, and they're going to be pointing straight out from me. Try to keep breathing as you hold this. Activate your core. Pull your belly to your spine to give yourself a little bit of stability. And then on your next exhale, we're going to crunch your elbow and your knees towards each other. They don't have to come close as long as you're just doing the motion. Inhale, reach, press out. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. On your next inhale, hold your reach out. Long fingers, long toes, longest line. Exhale, come back into tabletop. other side. So if you did not do the same arm and leg as me, just make sure you do your opposite. Inhale, arm and leg up, reach out, long line from toes to fingertips. And one round of breath, keep your neck long, belly pulled in. And then we're going to crunch. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then hold. Hold your reach. Keep that belly activated. And then exhale. Next exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, press into your fingers, knuckles, toes. Lift your knees and bring your tailbone back. Meet in down dog. Knees bent generously as our first down dog. Maybe get a little bit of a wiggle out. One round of breath. On your next inhale, bend your knees even more so that your belly touches your thighs. Look between your hands and slowly walk up to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold once more, knees bent. Inhale, press into your feet, and slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And we'll meet in Tadasana. That's it. Next we would go into Surya Namaskar. So I think that one might have gone over a little warm-up wise, but it was I think that was a good warm-up. It felt really good to me, so hopefully it felt good for you guys. Any feedback you guys have on any of the cues I give, I appreciate it. If you enjoy playing with my sequence warm-up, let me know. It was fun to make. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Namaste. Good night.